So, Ranić is an interim. There are talks that he could be the permanent.
Yeah.
I don't think he will be.
I don't think he wanted to be, though, did he? That's why he agreed to come.
Well, I think he does want to be, but he wants the guarantee of having those extra 2 years.
Yeah.
But my big question is, there's, I would say, 2 front runners and 2 secondary runners for the big job, for the Man United job.
Yeah.
Who, by the way, good luck to you, because
It's not going to be an easy job.
even though Ed Woodward looks like he's gone now, there's John Murtaugh's basically Ed Woodward's little play friend.
Yeah.
And being manager for the Glazers doesn't look like it's going to be any fun. For anybody, it hasn't been at all, has it?
No.
So there are a couple of names that have been dotted around. I mean, even today, when recording this, I seen 2 posts saying one was Pochettino's the front runner, and then an hour later, Eric Ten Hag is the one that Man United want. So I'm like, well, which one's which? Because there's so much bullshit, really, that goes on with Man United news.
When Pochettino was at Spurs, it was virtually almost done and dusted, wasn't it, that deal? When Mourinho left United.
Yeah, that he was going to go before Solskjaer.
Do you remember me saying to you then, Mourinho will be the next Spurs manager,
Yeah.
and Pochettino will swap places?
Yeah.
But it didn't happen, did it? Because obviously Pochettino wanted to stay to the end of the season. He was having a bad time at Spurs.
Yeah.
But he just didn't go. He stayed to the end.
And then Man United sillily give away a contract to Ollie before he got top 4, and then he lost top 4.
Yeah.
Because if you remember rightly, he went on he went on a 14-game run, whatever it was, where they won 13 of them, and then put us back in the top 4 when it looked like it was impossible.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, Ollie's amazing.
Yeah.
Let's give him a contract. Give him a contract. Then they don't get top 4.
No.
They lose the next 3 or 4 games. It was too early.
Yeah. And then when Spurs did get rid of Pochettino,
It's too late.
because he was doing so well then.
Yeah.
They didn't do the swap.
No.
And he went to obviously we know where he is now at
Yeah.
PSG.
But right now, I don't think he's doing very well at all.
No.
And as like a Manchester United manager, with this being, Manchester United fan, with this being my club, I don't want Pochettino. Because, when he was at Spurs, yes, he was good. He was a good manager. He was that close to the Champions League. He was that close to, doing very well in the Premier League.
I think the new stadium stopped him.
Investment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what stopped him, really.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
he needed a little bit of investment.
What he could have been like,
No.
and the buys that he could have bought.
No.
Because he didn't really buy anybody brilliant, did he?
No. But then now that he's been given the money, all the deals that PSG did in the summer were fantastic. Everybody was saying, it's the best transfer window ever to exist.
Yeah.
Because of the free transfers of Donnarumma, Sergio Ramos, of course Lionel Messi, bringing in Hakimi, the best right back, and he's like 23. But I don't think that's Pochettino's doing.
No.
That's the board of PSG.
They want to win the Champions League.
That's their big aim.
Yeah. And I think that's what he's staying there for.
Exactly, trying to do that.
If he wins the league, it's the first time he wins the league.
Yeah.
If he wins the Champions League, first time.
But if you remember rightly,
on his CV, it's brilliant. Then, isn't
it? He lost the league to Lille last game of the season, which should never have happened. You shouldn't be losing even with the team that they had last year.
No.
So he still hasn't won anything significant.
No.
So why would we want him?
That's why he's staying there now, and he's versus the league's in the pocket, isn't it?
Yeah, and he's just like, I'll get to the end of the season, get me to the end of the season,
got
then I can be like, I've won the League One.
Yeah.
I've won the French League. But
that's who me personally, that's who I think's got the United job.
I think it's
done and dusted.
Yeah, I think it's going to be him because we've always wanted him.
But what we're talking about now is who do we think it should be? Who are we going to pick out?
So who I think it should be is the second front runner, Eric Ten Hag. At Ajax right now, and there's very much it's a very mirror image of Sir Alex Ferguson at United to Ten Hag at Ajax. A rebuilding of a club.
Yeah.
He lost 8 of his best 9 players, rebuilt the team, and they're still doing really well.
Yeah.
And he just keeps bringing in new players. They're still doing really well. The style of play is beautiful to watch. It's attacking football. They demolished Dortmund for 4-0.
Yeah.
It's really good to watch. So that's who I would like, and he is a front runner. Other connections to that is he's said in the press recently, I think it was December time, somebody said, do you think you're ready for a big move? And he said, yes, I'm ready for a big move. If you're happy at staying at Ajax, which is not a small club, you go, I'm at a big club.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I don't need a big move. I'm at Ajax.
Yeah.
And he's Dutch.
Yeah.
So
for him, that should be the biggest club he can play. He's managing.
Exactly.
Really, isn't it?
But at that time, he knows that Ollie's sacked and Ranić's only an interim manager, so is that the case that they're lining him up?
Yeah.
And don't forget as well, the CEO of Ajax, Edwin van der Sar.
Yeah.
Manchester United legend,
Yeah.
won the Champions League with us. We're very close with Edwin van der Sar still.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
So is that the case that they're looking to bring him in?
Yeah.
Because I think that's what... Because Ranić's going into this consultancy role, that's who Ranić would pick. He wouldn't pick Pochettino.
No.
I really don't think he would. I think he would pick an Eric Ten Hag. But then there's a couple of other names. So there's the guy at Sevilla.
Yeah.
I can't remember how to pronounce his name. Begins with an L. But he's there. I mean, he's won different competitions. Europa League, I think he's won. Yeah. He's more of the fourth choice that they're mentioning. And then the Spanish manager is the other one, Luis Enrique.
Yeah.
The only downside to Luis Enrique is because he's Spain manager, the World Cup doesn't happen until next summer or next winter even.
Yeah.
So that I can't see him leaving Spain 6 months before.
But the Italian manager.
Mancini?
Yeah.
There was talks of that, wasn't there?
Yeah. He's a good manager.
He's a great manager.
Yeah.
I mean, he's done the Premier League, but with Man City.
Yeah.
But would he go? Would he go to Man United?
Well, you can. I think when they're a national manager, you can only do it for so long, can you?
Yeah.
And they usually got the love of playing, for the everyday involvement.
Yes.
Rather than once a month or something like that, and just turning up at training grounds.
Yeah, just going to watch games.
Yeah. So, and I think he is one of those type of people, really. He
wants to be hands-on more.
Yeah. So, he's a big name.
Yeah, and I think not to say he's got an ego, but I think he has the ego to go, I can do that job.
Yeah.
I could do that job at United. Because my only worry with Ten Hag is I think he would be the best man for the job, but I think he would be manipulated by the Glazers. It would be very much you become a puppet.
Yeah.
It would be like, no, you will do this. Oh, okay. You will play Paul Pogba, but I don't want to play Paul Pogba. No, you will play Paul Pogba. All right, yeah, I'll play Paul Pogba. I think that's how it would be, an Ollie. I can't seem to... Whereas, if we brought in, a Conte, that's how I think we didn't go for Conte.
I think you've missed out there. I think Spurs got in just before you did, really.
Well, we should have
and
sacked
I think he would have been waiting.
Yeah, well, he was. He said he was ready for the Man United job. His agent said, it's on the table. Do you want it? Yes. And then Man United didn't sack Ollie because the players stuck up for Ollie, which is obviously this mutiny thing coming out when Ranić came in. They weren't happy. They didn't want to train at night. What? Don't want to drive home in the dark.
Don't want to drive That's the biggest, funniest thing I've ever heard in my life.
You're getting paid over $100,000 a week. I don't get paid. Turn your lights on, mate.
I was just going to say, these cars that they buy now, they've got no lights on.
Yeah, you've got no lights. I mean, they're not allowed to drive a Ferrari to the Man United training ground. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Wayne Rooney, I remember when Memphis Depay signed, he turned up. It was even a Lamborghini or a Bugatti or something like that. A Rolls Royce it was. It was a Rolls Royce. And Wayne Rooney took him to one side and go, listen here, mate, you don't drive that to training. Not at Carrington. Get yourself a Mercedes, all right? Let's be careful here, all right? So, I mean, that's obviously the rules. But, yeah, I mean, I can't see... if we brought in a Conte, I think it would be I don't want to play Pogba. No, we want you to play Pogba. He's good marketability. And then Conte would go, nah, you're right, and just leave. Because he's done that.
Yeah.
He's done that in the past. He's just hopped up and left Chelsea. He hopped up and left Inter Milan when they said they didn't have any money or anything like that. So, I mean, you've come up with a list of different managers who you think would be good.
I'm just looking at it now. The Bayern Munich manager.
I'd love him.
Yeah.
Love him. And he is a Ranić guy. Nagelsmann.
Yeah.
From the Leipzig, the Red Bull ways. He was never... I mean, he's youngest ever manager.
Very good.
So good.
Yeah.
I mean, Bayern Munich now to watch are just... it's embarrassing to watch the team, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because you just think, you don't stand a chance, mate. I mean, they are being beaten every now and then, but that's just because of complacency, isn't it? But
and then young and up-and-coming manager. That's what I like about him.
Yeah.
Another one. Graham Potter.
Graham Potter. My God, I'd love Graham Potter. I would. It would never happen.
No, that's the thing, innit? It's whether he's done enough at the moment. He's got that. I mean, Spurs were him and Ammon, I think, were good to go with him.
Yeah.
And I thought, I'd like that.
Yeah.
But it's whether he's done enough at the moment, isn't it?
I can't understand why every single... I seen a meme about it, actually. Every single club in the Premier League, when they sack a manager, Twitter goes, get Graham Potter, get Graham Potter. And not once has Graham Potter ever the favourite.
No.
Never even considered. And yet he's an incredible manager.
Yeah.
Really I mean, there's a reason why Pep Guardiola says Graham Potter is one of the best managers in the Premier League.
There you go.
It's mental, isn't it?
Yeah.
His style of play is good.
Yeah.
Brighton's fun to watch. They got no money and they're still good.
when are people going to listen to Pep? I mean, he's no mug, is he? He knows,
No.
he knows what he's talking
He
about.
knows what he's talking about, doesn't he?
I'm going to chuck another one at you.
Okay.
I'd like to see the reaction to this because I think it's quite funny. Brendan Rodgers.
No.
Why not?
I mean,
He's a good manager.
he's a good manager.
He's working with Leicester. All right, they're an average side, but they're doing well.
Well, not at the minute.
Yeah,
they
but
have done.
only because injuries and COVID hit him quite bad.
Yeah.
You know, when he's got his full squad, they're good to play against.
Yeah.
They're hard to beat.
Yeah. Now the thing is with Brendan Rodgers, he's
a Liverpool manager, isn't he?
Yeah, that because he's failed at Liverpool, it would be like Man United fans would go, "Why are we doing this?" And it's the case of because of that failure. If he did well at Liverpool, say he won the league when he threw it away.
Oh.
Say they won the league and Gerrard didn't slip, then he gets sacked 2 years later, whatever, and then Man United go, what about Brendan Rodgers? We'll go, yeah, go on then.
Yeah.
Go on then. What, the guy who first brought the first ever Premier League to Liverpool? Yes, please.
Yeah.
Because that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Because Liverpool fans will hate that. But now we know that Liverpool fans would laugh at us for doing it. And that's why I don't want it. Because if he does start doing bad, it's such a risk.
Yeah.
Because we become even more of a laughable club.
Ancelotti.
I'd love him, but I don't think he would leave Real Madrid that soon.
No.
And I don't think his style of play would suit the players that we've got right now.
Someone who's not employed at the moment, I don't think. Talking of Real Madrid, Zidane.
Again, it's one of those ones where it's like, I mean, with Zidane, he's done so well at Real Madrid.
Both times.
Yeah.
Because he don't
He
forget.
come back and won the league.
Yeah, come back and won the league when Real Madrid were like on the way
plummet.
down, big style.
Yeah.
And he just come in, changed it all around, got him going
Yeah,
again. Bang,
it's like
won the
he
league.
left and was like, right, there you go, all set, because they just won the Champions League.
Yeah.
All set, lovely. See you later on. And they go, Zidane, we're falling. Oh, crap, are you all right, yeah? Right, good. See you later on then.
Yeah.
That's what he's basically done, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I think that's the case where it's just like, he's only ever done it at Real Madrid, though. That's the trouble. I think he's waiting for the PSG job.
Yeah,
that's what I think he's. That's what I think he's waiting for.
Yeah.
He's waiting for Pochettino to go to Man United.
I think he's waiting for another because when you leave Real Madrid, where can you go then? It's that's big clubs.
He's waiting for the money. He's be back in France, and it'll just be easy for him.
Yeah.
Want it just to pick up a couple of titles, maybe do well in the Champions League.
Yeah. Always been a French hero.
Yeah, and then he can retire as a manager, just be like, yeah, done it.
Yeah.
Been there, done it, and then probably go for the France job.
Yeah.
That's probably the route he'll go down.
And then win the World Cup again with
win the World Cup with them.
Yeah.
Not someone on the sideline.
Oh, that hurt.
Yeah. Be straight up to Gareth Southgate with Duff. Can see it happening right now.
Yeah. What about the German manager, Hans Flick?
Hans Flick. So Hans Flick is another one where it's very much like Zidane. He did it at Bayern Munich, didn't he? Because he was assistant at Bayern Munich, came in, won the treble, did amazing, gone to Germany, seems to be quite good. I don't know whether it would translate to the Premier League.
Yeah.
Because the old German manager, the one who always used to sniff his fingers after scratching his nuts, not with Manscaped, he wouldn't.
No, that's
exactly.
Right, yeah.
But I can't even remember what he's. Yogi Löw.
Yeah. He's
another one. He's been an international manager for like 15 years. Everybody's like, oh, why don't you get Yogi Löw? It's like, well, he hasn't done it at the club. No. Like, you can't really say.
Well, I think that's why he stayed there for so many years.
Yeah, it's just an easy job, isn't it, for him?
Definitely.
But I mean, the only other one, Diego Simeone.
That's the last one on my list.
Yeah. Diego Simeone is a difficult one for me because I hate him because of David Beckham.
Yeah.
Hate him.
All the English people.
And as a character, I hate him as well.
Oh.
But if he was mine, love him.
Yeah.
I would love him.
Couldn't you ask? I mean, if you got one player on your pitch not doing the business, you know he's going to be in so much trouble.
Yeah.
On the pitch, he's going to get a rollicking off the touchline.
Yeah.
And then when he's coming off the pitch, you're going to get another rollicking.
Yeah.
And then when he's in the change rooms,
you can just imagine playing bad for him and he'd get you like this.
Yeah.
You'd be like, oh, okay. That's what he'd be like, wouldn't it? You know. I'd start if I'd seen somebody, I don't know, let's say Harry Maguire, because he's terrible, I think. Not a very good defender.
Yeah.
If he starts playing a bad game, I wouldn't be like, oh, Harry Maguire, you're so shit. I'd be like, oh, I feel sorry for Maguire. He's about to get it. He's about to get it. It's the Alex Ferguson effect, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
And that's maybe what they need.
The hairdryer.
Yeah, the hairdryer treatment.
Walk in the change room, kick a pair of football boots at your head.
Yeah. Woof, your hair's gone because they're shouting at you. So I think that's... But the only thing that I think the trouble with Diego Simeone would be is Man United want to get away from Van Gaal and Jose Mourinho and Ollie Ball, where it's very defensive, back foot, and I think that is Diego Simeone, defensive, counter-attacking football.
Yeah.
This season he's tried to be more on the front foot, and it hasn't worked, and they've started to fail. But last season when they won the league, it was very much counter-attacking football. And I think that would be going back to that style of play again, which would suit our team. Don't get me wrong. If he can change it so that it works, then great. I'd love to win a title, even if it was 1-0 throughout the whole season. Ferguson made a career out of winning 1-0 for a long time.
Yeah.
But Ferguson did it playing attacking football, and not we'll sit on the edge of our box, soak it all up. Because when you play like Atletico Madrid in Europe, you just think we're going to have so much of the ball, but we're not going to score a goal. That's the trouble.
Yeah.
So I think he is a great option, but I don't know whether I want him.
Yeah. So come on in. It's your team.
Yeah.
Who are you going to sign?
If it's me, if I am the guy who's deciding, it's Eric Ten Hag. But I don't think it will be the guy that they will use. I think it will be Poch.
That's who I think it is.
I think it'll be Poch.
I think it's
a done deal already?
Already done, already signed.
And that's the only reason why we've got an interim.
Yeah.
Because he's gone, but I do want to sign, but can you not let me win the league year first?
Yeah.
Because then it'll be in your best interest.
Definitely, yeah.
Because I won't look like a failure for not winning the league in France. If I win the league in France, then you go, we've just got the guy who's just won the league for PSG.
Yeah.
And then the Glazers have gone, that sounds like a great idea.
Yeah. And he might even win the Champions League,
Maybe, yeah.
So it's a win-win for United then, isn't it, if he does.
But I think it's
done deal. I think it's signed.
Yeah.
Signed.
I really do. Let us know. Who do you think is going to be Man United manager? Is it going to be a sad state of Maurizio Pochettino? It's going to be Eric Ten Hag? What do you think?